Hello, it's Mr. Burkhardt again. Here we are. Now we're going to talk about week 1, assignment number 2, read the syllabus. As you can see, I've managed to find my way into Canvas and get into my Physics 114 AP Physics class. Again, there's the to-do list over here. I'm on week 1, assignment 2. I can click on that, or I can click here. The reason that shows up is my modules page is my syllabus page. Is my home page. Sorry. All right, so we're going to read the syllabus, the grading policies. We're going to take a quiz on the syllabus. Once I finish making the video, there'll be a hyperlink here so you can watch the video. Let's go ahead and take a look at the syllabus. All right, so basically this is generally the syllabus that I'm required to create by the South Puget Sound Community College, because some students can get credit for this class through South Puget Sound Community College through college and high school. All students won't be qualified for that option, or maybe not want to do that. So here's some contact information for me. Of note, this phone number here is a Google Voice number that I signed up for so that you could text me. We have urgent questions. You can also call it, but it doesn't always go through for some reason when people call it. I'm not sure why. And so here we are. We're going to be meeting via Google Meet is my plan instead of Zoom. So I hope you've had experience with that. We'll work on that once the year starts. So course prerequisites. So it's kind of depends on what you want. If you want to qualify for college credit through South Puget Sound Community College, this year the college has changed the prereqs. So this prereq here comes from the college people. It's not me. You have to have completed pre-calculus with a B or better, which I think is Math 141 at South Puget. I'm not sure about that, but pre-calculus now. So I know if you may have had friends who took the class last year and they had a different prereq. Well, I don't have any control over that, but if you want to speak to my manager, just let me know and I will give you the contact information. But you don't have to take it for college credit through South Puget Sound Community College. You can just prepare for the AP exam and take the AP Physics 1 exam. And it's suggested that you've completed Algebra 2 or higher if you're in the class. That's just because I want you to be happy. I want you to be successful in the class. I want you to be able to do the things in the class. And generally, students who have completed that much math usually are a lot more comfortable with what we do in the class. But I'm not going to turn anybody away. Anybody who wants to take the class can take the class. I'm just saying that the class is generally, for most people, more difficult for people who've only had geometry or Algebra 1. Okay? You don't have to take the class for college credit. You can take the class to challenge yourself, to make you a bigger brain, and just get high school credit. Sometimes people do that too. Here are some, you can read the course level outcomes. These are things I'm required to put in there by South Puget. As far as the textbook goes, technically we do have a book. It's in the library. You can check one out. It's a white physics book, G and Coley. We're not going to use it a whole lot. And most of the things we do with it, I have as a PDF. So check it out. At this point, I'm just going to say check it out if you want to. The book that we usually use, as you will see, when we do the first reading assignment, is a book written by a guy who called himself the Physics Kahuna. You will need a calculator. I don't know what happened. There's supposed to be pictures here of calculators, and now suddenly I'm making this video and the pictures didn't show up. So that'll be fixed. You'll see pictures of examples of calculators that you need. You don't need a TI-89 graphing calculator for my class, but you have one. If you already have one because you had to buy it for math, then go ahead and use it. But you don't have to spend any money really on calculators for my class. I'm going to use a 4-point grading system. So basically, instead of a 60, 70, 80, 90% system, I use the 4.0 grading system. Here are the marks. We're going to take exams, tests, quizzes. And so basically, we're going to have a weekly quiz every week, and then we'll have a midterm. in the middle of November, and a final at the end of January, beginning of February, and then repeat for second semester. 10% of your grade is based on the other work that we do. You can expect to have 5 or 6 assignments a week in this class. This is a college class, so we do a little bit more than we would in a regular high school class. Everything's due basically on Sunday night at midnight, and I will publish the work for the next week either on Sunday afternoon or Monday morning. And you do have to do week 1's work before they will open up week 2's work. I don't want people to get behind. I do accept late work. Generally, you get credit for late work, half credit. We're going to be meeting via Google Meet, as I said before. Please be in front of your camera like I am. Please be dressed at least as, basically a school dress code type of dress, wearing a shirt, whatever's on camera. I would prefer not to have you, like this on camera where all I see is your forehead. That's not really what we want. And, we have to have a rule about wearing shirts because last year somebody came to class with no shirt on. And, really we should wear one. Also, generally people keep their microphones muted when they're not talking so that we don't get a bunch of noise on the meeting. There's a note about academic honesty. I'm required by law to put in my syllabus. Then there's a calendar of what I hope to accomplish with some important dates. You can find this here and enjoy that. Let's see, going back. There is a separate document on grading policies and procedures, which is basically more or less a repeat of what was in the syllabus for this class. And then there's a quiz. So you click on this, and you'll take this lag time. Take the quiz, click on the button, answer the questions. They're mostly multiple choice and true, false. And you can take the quiz. I would prefer that this particular quiz you take as many times as you need to get 100% on it. All right, and that is what the assignment is. Thank you.